From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Lunch Hour News Blast. LGBTQ Nation is reporting that a list of 30 agents working for Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, and Customs and Border Patrol, or CBP, shows that 29 of them have been charged with sexual offenses and two-thirds committed sexual crimes against children, according to a list to be published by the Ohio Immigrant Alliance and the Pacific Antifascist Collective. The off-duty Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent who killed Keith Porter Jr. has a history of racism, child abuse, and explosive tempers. Despite murdering Porter in cold blood, Brian Palacios remains free without charge and employed by ICE. The group's website states, invoking the name of Porter, a black 43-year-old father of two who was fatally shot by an ICE officer on New Year's Eve outside his apartment complex. In February 2025, Palacios was barred from having any contact with two of his girlfriend's children after they testified that he beat his own sons and frequently made homophobic and racist remarks. The members of the all-male list have been charged with offenses like gunpoint, sexual assault, child sex trafficking, aggravated assault, robbery, rape, torture, kidnapping, sexual abuse of a minor, and possession and production of child sexual abuse materials. So instead of ICE going out and rounding up the worst of the worst, why aren't they rounding up themselves and having themselves deported? There is a real problem with gender-based violence by ICE agents, and the agency is not taking it seriously. Lynn Tremont, executive director of the Ohio Immigrant Alliance, said, "This culture of violence toward women and children is visible in ICE agents' officially sanctioned actions and by the Department of Homeland Security's unconditional support for their acts of violence," the website further states. The website notes that, according to Ms. Magazine, across the country, so-called ICE impersonators are on the rise, as Immigration and Customs Enforcement itself has been violently arresting people without warrants, sometimes in plain clothes, using unmarked vehicles. Nearly impossible to distinguish a real and fake agent. Men have lied about their identities to intimidate, kidnap, and rape women with precarious immigration statuses, according to survivors' accounts. ICE has launched a $100 million effort to attract new recruits. Well, this should work out well. To whom are they sending these invites? Well, that includes people who are geo-targeted for their advertisements directly to the phones of people located near mixed martial arts fights, NASCAR races, and gun shows. The advertisements use futuristic imagery of war and video games, along with slogans about defending the homeland against invaders. Again, it sounds like the worst of the worst already work for ICE. We're deporting the wrong people. We should be deporting ICE to CCOT or whatever other prison you can think of in another country. That's the News Blast for this hour. If you're watching our news videos on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.